could join us today on Earthfile. Welcome to the program. I'm Ayola Kasim. The disappearing beaches in Lekki here in Lagos indicates a long-standing problem of coastline neglect in Nigeria. Shipwrecks, sand mining are some of the activities being blamed for the erosion in Lekki area. Today, we start with our visit to Lafiaji community. Do stay with us. Out of the mouths of babes comes the cry for help. To an onlooker, the song may be a display for the cameras, but in fact, their community is in need of help. The Lafiaji community, just off the Lekki-Ekpe Expressway in Lagos, is facing a massive coastal erosion. One of the people here who know how devastating the impact of the ocean surge can be is God's power. A budding artist and graphics designer, he witnessed the deadly surge that ravaged Kuramo Beach in 2012. That tidal waves ravaged the Kuramo Beach and swept away fun seekers, fishermen, and many occupants of illegal shanties at the beachfront. The natural disaster led to the loss of property worth millions of naira and several properties put at risk. More than 10 people lost their lives, and God's power lost 2 of his colleagues then. He moved to Lafiaji after that incident in 2012, and so is many people here.
You know, last time in 2013 or 2012, there was a surge that happened in Kuramo, that some life went with it. So because of that, there was no place for people around that area to stay. So this place was given to them to come and resettle, pending when a good place will be given to them. That is why they are here.
Now it fears there is another tragedy on the horizon. Within 2 weeks, the Lafiaji community has lost between 20 and 30 meters of land to the ocean.
Coming to this place too, it is as a result of the wave breaker that the government is using to block the water that is affecting this place now. It is that same thing that affected Kuramo that is trying to come to this end. When they started bringing the stones close to the houses, whenever they are bringing stone close to your area, the surge disturbs. That is, it is. And if it is coming that way, it eats the sands away, and even houses that are around.
Today he joins community leaders to educate the people here of the impending danger. About 40 of their homes have been washed away already.
They have made my mind to leave any moment for now, because what I have experienced in Kuramo should not be experienced here too. So because of that, we are beginning to tell the community that they should be vigilant and be sure they don't sleep with their 2 eyes.
This forms a part of a larger community effort currently in place to save their homes. Here, residents fill sandbags which are placed at the shoreline to slow down the erosion process. The initiative by the local community is to put in place a temporary protective measure with thousands of sandbags to keep the ocean surge at bay. The communal efforts have been on for about 2 weeks now. There are more than 5,000 people in this village. Majority of them fishermen. Only a few, like God's Power, have alternative sources of income. These groups are staying in this community because, according to them, transportation and cost of living in Lagos is unaffordable, and now they face so much danger with their continuous stay here. But majority of them have nowhere to go, so they are turning to the government to come to their aid.
Fear is for the water not to come and overtake the whole village. So we want quick intervention from the government, so that lives will not be taken as that of Kuramo.
Make them come carry the stone, come for this place, come and do this place. And this way, at that time, no light for this place again, no water, no school. Because our child, the way they go for school, then they go for Igwefon. From this place to Igwefon, before they reach that place, they go late. No any accommodation way them give them for this place.
With the plea comes trepidation, a fear that they may be displaced permanently without a place to call home, either by the government or the ocean. They're hoping the government this time will do the needful to save their homes and their livelihoods. Their hopes have also been renewed after 2 NGOs in Lekki and Ajah Access joined their efforts to save the coastline. On Saturday, the 30th of April, both the Lekki Urban Forest and Animal Sanctuary Initiative as well as the Nigerian Conservation Foundation held a rally to warn the government of the danger currently brewing in Lafiaji.
This foundation, through its president, have called the government's attention to the urgent need to save the Lekki coast. And as more groins are being put, that is the stone pile that we see there, because of the current that goes west-east, it continues to erode. After the intervention, we find out that it continues to erode. While we were there on Saturday, we saw a picture of somebody who was standing almost 10 meters, if not more, into what we now call the ocean. And it's very obvious that it's been eroded, and it will continue that way. Why we are concerned is that it's going to erode to the lower part of the land, and when that happens, then we are having ocean coming in. So it's an urgent thing. We are lucky that it's still on the high side, but what if it erodes to the place that it becomes level? Then you have the ocean running in, and we have a lot of ocean surge these days, and complicated with climate change, the rise in sea level. So we have a lot of seawater running into inland, and it's going to be a major problem for us.